All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on this topic, and I promise not to take too much of your time. And it's sad to say that, you know, some of you all are tired of talking about the Tyre Nichols situation. Let me make this abundantly clear. I would never get tired of talking about the situation that happened to a brother that was just minding his own business, and for whatever reason he was targeted, and the results are just horrendous and horrific. He's no longer here. He left behind a 4-year-old son. And this is just a travesty, honestly. Now, with all of that being said, I wanted to come on here and address Tyre's family, along with the Reverend Al Sharpton, along with the many host of others that have connections to the family that have came out and debunked the story, or debunked the rumor rather, that this all transpired over the ex-girlfriend of one of the POs by the name of Demetrius Haley. Now, I have to be honest, y'all. The fact that they're debunking this story, listen, it could be true that this is not factual, that Tyre was actually dating the baby mama of the former PO Demetrius Nichols, but this rumor was already circulating around Memphis before the footage came out in regards to what happened to Tyre. Now, what's strange to me about this situation, y'all, is the fact that many news outlets and publications were able to confirm that Tyre was actually employed at FedEx, and also the ex-girlfriend of Demetrius Haley was employed at FedEx too, right? Now, I get it. Just because the two of them work at the same establishment or the same job does not mean that the two of them were in an intimate relationship. However, what's extremely alarming to me is the fact that what was also put out there in the streets as a rumor at the particular time that we later was able to confirm was the fact that the ex-PO and Demetrius Haley took a picture of the situation and actually sent it to his ex-girlfriend. This information came out way before the actual footage was put out there for the world to see, you know, in regards to what took place during the altercation with Tyre. Now, I told you guys in a previous video that I have a connection with someone out there in the Memphis area that actually works in the correctional realm, and the buzz is that the ex-girlfriend of Demetrius Haley contacted the MPD and actually forwarded over the photo that Demetrius Haley sent her of Tyre. Now, again, let me reiterate that this news was circulating in Memphis way before the footage dropped, right? So in my estimation, somebody on the inside was doing some talking, right? Somebody on the inside was doing some chirping, you know, whether it be fellow POs that worked with Demetrius Haley, whether it was the ex-girlfriend of Demetrius Haley, clearly because she called in and basically sent the photo over to the MPD. Now, once the video footage was released, we were able to confirm the rumor that was already put out there before the footage was released, and that is the fact that Demetrius Haley became a photographer that night, right? Now, in my mind, I had to ask myself, if it ended up being true that Demetrius Haley was taking pictures at the scene, why does it seem to me that the family of Tyre Nichols, along with the MPD, are trying to convince us otherwise, that this didn't happen over the ex-girlfriend of Demetrius Haley? Now, is it because the girl that's said to be involved in all of this is a Becky or Amy? Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with Becky or Amy. You like who you like, you love who you love. But in my estimation, given the dynamics of this situation, right, I think that they're trying to protect her identity. I think that they're trying to protect her from being scrutinized and blamed for what happened to Tyre. Because in my mind, right, the woman that's involved, and I believe that there is a woman involved, I'm just going to keep it real, and I'll believe that until something else comes out different in court. This is just my opinion. But I believe that when you look at the situation in its totality, you're going to have people within our community that take a step back and say, this all happened over a Becky and a Amy. This is why 5 brothers actually did this to another brother. And so I think that they're trying to protect her from, you know, being scrutinized, like I said previously, and vilified and things of that nature. Now, let me make myself clear. I'm not blaming the woman that I feel that's involved for the actions of Demetrius Haley. No, not at all. But from my understanding, Demetrius was trying to get this woman back, and she kept turning him down because she had a thing for Tyre. But honestly, I just feel that even if she had honest feelings for Tyre and she wasn't going back and forth trying to make her baby daddy jealous of Tyre, and she just, you know, really was involved and really was into Tyre, right? Still, somebody is going to try to place blame on her for the situation that transpired, when in fact it was Demetrius, to my understanding, that, you know, went into a jealous rage and jealous outrage in regards to the fact that he couldn't get her back. So what did he do? He targeted Tyre. So this is how I feel about this situation. I feel like they're trying to cover it up. I feel that they're trying to protect the woman involved because she's of a different hue. And look, I'm gonna let this slide right here. I want you guys to drop down and let me know what you think about this whole particular situation. Like I said, if it comes out in court that this wasn't the case, I will stand corrected. But as of now, I believe that this is what actually happened. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.